I'm Daisy Whitney in San Jose reporting for Beat TV and NBC Bay Area. We've got an update from Cisco executives about the company's video strategy and a big picture look at how consumers are watching and using video on the internet now and into the next few years. Talk about your role, not just with the router, but in general, in sort of managing the explosion of web traffic that you're seeing.
So I think a couple of things that we as a company, Cisco, can do. Of course, we can enable some endpoints like the home telepresence, where I can have a great video communication experience itself. But the most important thing is when you watch video on demand or for entertainment, for example, you want to make sure the video is cached or stored very close to the user. Now, we have technologies that we are building into our routers, which enables that video caching very close to the customer. So when you and I make a request for a video, it comes instantaneously back to us. You don't have to wait. And if you have a high-speed connection at home, you can watch it on your television screen, your mobile screen, or your TV screen. So that's the other dimension we look at, which is we have technologies in place where you can pause a video that you're watching on your television screen and then start it on your laptop. And then you can pause it on your laptop. So you're traveling and you're at the airport, you can start watching it again. And then let's say you are on the road and you have your mobile phone, you can start and stop exactly where you left off. So those are the kind of technologies that Cisco is building so that experience from a video perspective gets better over time.
And that's what you're seeing happen in terms of how we as consumers are using the internet, that it's not just let me hop on my laptop and watch this video, but that there is that real sense of connectedness and watching it on another device a few minutes later or maybe that evening.
Absolutely, and I think that's why we call it a multi-screen. It's any screen that you want to watch it on. Because today internet video is typically associated with your laptop, maybe your mobile TV screen, but now it's slowly moving to your television screen. So that's the first phase of this, how this experience gets transformed. Now, when you want to watch it on your television screen, it cannot be the same stream as what comes on your mobile screen. So like 3D television will need about 13 terabits of capacity. That's equivalent to the bandwidth of 3,000 DVDs per month per user. Now this is a quantum leap. So with every experience, the demand on the network goes through a massive explosion itself. And that's what you and me as a consumer doesn't see, but a service provider gets to see that right away. So that's why I think the experience comes with a tremendous amount of bandwidth. The bandwidth needs equipment like CRS-3, which enables that experience so that you never have to face or compromise on how you watch TV, where you watch TV, and when you watch TV.
So you've mentioned 3D TVs. Are you a big believer in that market? Do you think a lot of consumers will adopt them and therefore in turn that really ratchets up the need for delivering video faster?
I think you just look at the number of 3D movies in the last 2 years, right? I mean, and you look at that prior to that. I think there is an avatar has kind of changed how people have lined up and gone back disappointed and came back again for an IMAX 3D experience. So I think we are going through a phase where experience does matter. And I think how 3D TV will take off, only time can tell. I think there are a lot of things in the ecosystem, the broadcasters and the television, they all have to be lined up. But I think the experience, if consumers are going to pay a premium for that experience or have a much better, from a broadcaster perspective, a better opportunity to do advertisements or targeted advertisements. So as that ecosystem takes a position where both the parties win, you will see that 3D television take off, just like high definition did several years ago.
Now we know that of course we like to watch videos on our computer, as we've talked about, but can you give some examples of how you see our video habits starting to shift over the next few years, which is in turn will cause this explosion of traffic? What other things will we be doing with video beyond what we're doing today?
So there are a couple of things that we are doing today, right? Today, let's say we are watching video on Hulu and YouTube. Now these are they're not bandwidth intensive as it stands today. But when you look at Vudu, for example, and there is a HDX quality, now that takes a tremendous amount of bandwidth, but it gives you amazing experience. It's Blu-ray quality delivered over the internet. So that you will see more and more getting popular. Now Walmart has purchased Voodoo too. So you will see that one dimension taking off. Gaming, right? And that could be a tremendous amount of opportunity from a experience that is high def quality from a gaming perspective, and that could be a whole different opportunity. Communication, which has not even started at a high def quality. Today we are all used to the small camera on your laptop as your video communications over the internet. Imagine home telepresence, where you can have a high definition experience with anybody in any part of the world. That hasn't even started. That's what is going to be, and that can take anywhere up to 2 terabits per user per month.